Now we are going to have fun with this question we've got on the board here, okay? Two of them. One of them is JAMB mathematics question. Alright, the other is just a question we're going to solve. It is important to me that you understand the explanation I gave in the introductory video to this subtraction of number basis. Today, like I said, I'll be opening your eyes to these key points. Let us read through these and see, please. Under any place value, subtracting a bigger number from a smaller number is not possible. This is what we know already before now, okay? Like if you're doing your place value 100 times a unit, okay? And then you have in a particular place value maybe 2 minus 6. That 2 minus 6 is not possible. That's what we usually say. And so it will require that you borrow from the next higher place value and add up before you proceed, before you continue with the subtraction. So you want to remember this, that subtracting a bigger number from a smaller number is not possible when you are dealing with your place values. And so what do? So remove a bundle. Remove what I said, a bundle. I am going to underline this, very important. Now what does this bundle mean? This bundle is actually the base in which the subtraction is being done. The bundle here is the base in which the subtraction is being done. So let me underline this, very important. Alright, we say you should remove a bundle. And that bundle is actually the base in which the subtraction is being done. Then you are to add it to the smaller number under the place value you are dealing with. You are to add it to the smaller number under the place value you are dealing with. Please, come with me. Let us solve these two questions on the board here, okay? Now, the first question, we have to subtract 265 from 317 in base 8. So the calculation is to be done in base 8. Subtract 265 from 317. So 317 will come first. 317. Then we are subtracting minus 265. So 5 will come under unit, 6 under tens, and then 2 under 100. Remember that this calculation are to be done in base what? 8. So let me indicate base 8 and then base 8. Alright. So let us see what this gives to us. We start with the unit place value as usual. Remember I told you this subtraction is done in the same way as what you know already. The only thing that I have opened your eyes to, if you've not known it before, is the fact that if you borrow and you are adding, what you are adding is a bundle, the base in which the calculation is being done. The rest is the same thing as you may have known. Alright, so 7 minus 5 will give us 2. So I'm going to put 2 here. I'll come on the tens. 1 minus 6. That is not possible. That's what we said. 1 minus 6. You cannot remove a bigger number from a smaller number. So this will mean that we have to borrow. Let us go and borrow from somewhere. We'll go to the next higher place value and check whether we can borrow from there. And yes, this is 3. So we can borrow something from there and add to this smaller number under the place value of tens here. Are you ready for that? Okay, let us see how it goes. I'm going to reduce this by 1. So this 3 will reduce by 1. It will become 2. So I've borrowed something. That is why it reduced. Now that thing I borrowed, let's say okay, you borrow 1 and then add here. Oh no, it is not one you are taking to this place value. It is a bundle that you are adding to this place value. And the bundle we say is what? The base in which the calculation is being done. This calculation is done in base 8. Therefore, what I am going to add to this place from here will be 8. Because the calculation is done in base 8. So once I borrow and reduce this by 1, what I'm going to add here is a bundle. So let us go. This whole term will now give us 8 plus 1. And 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. So you're going to have 9 minus 6. 9 minus 6 will give us 3. And we can record that 3 there. Okay? We can record that 3 there. Then come over here. 2 minus 2 is 0. So forget about that. And this is our answer, base 8. Okay, let me make a conclusion here. Therefore, 317 minus 265, base 8, base 8. Alright, the result will give us 32 base 8. 32 base 8. That's the answer. We are moving on to question number 2. It's called JAMB Mathematics. So let us see. Is it tough? Of course, it might interest you that this is very simple. You know what to do already. You know what I know already because I've given you the tool, the secret you need when doing this subtraction. And so it's a simple thing. Are you ready? So this is JAMB Mathematics 2004. Question number 1, paper type B. And the question we're given this: 4243 minus 13x4, and the result, the answer is expected to give us 1344. The question now requires that we find x and y. Please, this is y. Find x and y respectively in the subtraction above, carried out in base 5. So this subtraction that gave us this supposed answer is done in base what? 5. Now we don't know x, we don't know y. That is what we are asked to find. So how do we use the knowledge we already have to solve this question? We have this option here. So let us solve and see if we can get any of the option. And of course, we look forward to getting the correct answer from the option if the correct option is there. Are you ready? So let us do this and see. Now we have 4. We have 4, 2, 4, 3, and then minus 1, 3, x. Let me use blue marker to show this clearly. And then we have 4. Then it is expected that the result gives us y, 3, 4, 4. Alright, 3, and then 4, 4. Okay, I will do the calculation just by this side. 3 minus 4. Please remember the calculation is done in base 5. So let me indicate base 5. So the answer also is in base 5. Now, imagine you are asked to do 3 minus 4. Oh no, that is not possible. 1. So what do? It means I'm going to borrow 1 from here. Let's say borrow 1. Okay? I'm going to reduce this by 1. That's the point. If I reduce this 4 by 1, it will become 3. To become 3. So I will indicate it is 3. Then, what I borrowed from here, I am to add it to this place value. Remember, it will be going there as a bundle. It will be going there to add here in the base in which I'm doing the calculation. So what I will add here will be 5. So that this will now become 5 plus 3, which is 8. 5 plus 3 will give me what? 5 plus 3 will give me 8. Then that 8 minus 4, I will get this what? 4. But that's not where the problem is based. We are looking for x and y. But of course, we need to do this so that we can be able to get what x is. You can now see that under the tens place value where x is located, the number you have here on top is 3. So we are now doing 3 minus x equal to 4. Let us form a simple equation for this and see if this subtraction is possible. 3 minus x equal to 4. So it's as if we're trying to get x from a simple equation. I will do the calculation here. Permit me to rule this part, please, and transfer the calculation to this part. Are you ready? So we have 3 minus x equal to 4. Now, if I ask you to get the value of x from that simple equation, what will you do? This means that x will be equal to 3 minus 4, you know? This minus x will move there to become plus x. And then this 4 will come here to become minus 4. So you have 3 minus 4, just like collecting like terms. Now I'm going to ask you a question. Remember, this subtraction is being carried out in base what? In base 5. 3 minus 4, is it possible? 3, you are removing 4 from it. It's not possible. Okay? Removing a bigger number from a smaller number is not possible. Therefore, we need to do something to this. We are going to add the bundle, which is base 5 we are working, and we're going to add it to these 3. That is the idea. This simply tells us that here, this subtraction is not possible because to get this x, we are going to do 3 minus this answer 4 here. That's what we've just seen here. That's what we're saying. Okay, now since it is not possible, I've told you it means we are going to borrow 1 from here. Okay, borrow 1. Oh no, I think I'll be careful not using that statement. Let's learn the correct thing. We are going to reduce this 2 by 1. So if I reduce this 2, it's going to become 1. So I'll reduce it, it will become 1. Then I will add something here. And remember, what I'm going to add is the bundle. And the bundle is 5 because I'm subtracting in base 5. So I'll come here and then put 5. So 5 plus 3 becomes what? 8. Therefore, I will come here and then say that x is equal to these 3. Permit me to write in brackets. I am expected to add a bundle of 5 to it. That is the base in which I'm doing the calculation. Then minus 4. This gives me that x is equal to 8 minus 4. And 8 minus 4 will give me what? 4. That's the value of x there. Does that make sense? It's just a little trick, nothing is there. Just formulate your simple equation. Remember, before I brought this 5 here, we had 3. This subtraction is telling you that if you do 3 minus x, your answer should be equal to what? 4. So I brought it out here, 3 minus x equal to 4. I made x subject of the formula and saw that it's going to give me 3 minus 4. 3 minus 4 is not possible. Like a bigger number subtracted from a smaller number. So you need to do a borrowing. And where are we going to borrow from? Remember that this calculation at this point is under the tens place value. So I'm going to borrow from either the 100 or the 1000, as the case might be. I have a number here which is not 0. It's 2, so I borrowed. I had to reduce it to 1 as usual. Then what you borrowed, if you are adding it to this number here, remember it's going to be a bundle, which is the base in which the calculation is being carried out. And that is why I added 5 here. So that this 3, it is true you are seeing it as 3, but mathematically, from all of the explanations so far, it's actually going to be 8 when you add up. So you can see this. Giving us that this is, if you do your 3 plus 5, you get 8. 8 minus 4 will give you 4. Therefore, x is equal to 4 there. Alright, we are moving on. Let's come to this place value. This is 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 again is not possible. So what do? You have to borrow. I'll reduce this. I'll come to the next place value. I'll reduce it by 1. So this will become 3. And then I will transfer the bundle to this to add. What am I adding here? Let's be fast. 5. So I'll add up 5 here. 5 plus 1 will give me 6. So this becomes 6 minus 3. And you get that 3 there, showing that you are correct. You are in line. Are you following, right? Then coming here, what do you have left? 3. 3 minus 1 will give us 2. So this y is equal to 2. Let me do the calculation here. I'm done with this. Then for y, we also know that 3 minus 1 will be equal to y. Will be equal to y. Therefore, the value of y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2. So I've done the calculation. So x is 4 and y is 2. Therefore, let me do the conclusion here. X, comma, y. Because that is what we are to get. X, comma, y. X is equal to 4 and y is equal to 2. That is our answer. Good. Let us now go to the option and see if we have the correct option there. 4, 2 is our answer. So option A is 2, 4, no. Option B, 3, 2, no. Option C is 4, 2. And that is correct. So I'm going to come here and tick. The correct option is C. The correct option is C. Let me tick from under. C is the correct option. So this is how we carry out subtraction in number basis. You can see clearly that it's very simple. All you need as a secret is to remember, when you borrow, what you are adding to the place value you are working with is a bundle, which is the same as the base in which the calculation is being done. We shall now look at how to do multiplication of number bases.